8:45, 9:03, 8:46. These are three significant times that will forever be imprinted into our collective consciousness. This Friday, September 11th, we will be commemorating the 19th anniversary of the terrorist attacks on America. This devastating historical moment stole over 3,000 American lives. We all can remember exactly where we were at 8:45 a.m. when the first plane crashed into the North Tower of the World Trade Center. We can all further recall the shock and horror as the second plane crashed into the South Tower of the World Trade Center at 9:03. We held our collective breath as a nation as we helplessly watched over and over the assault on our country. In response to that, as a nation, we put aside our racial, ethnic, and political divisions. We put all that aside and united as Americans. For that moment in time, no matter where you were in this country, we were all covered with the soot and dust of that tragic event. In that moment, we came together and manifested the best of America. On May 25th, 2020, we once again held our collective breath as we watched over and over as Derek Chauvin brutally assaulted George Floyd for 8 minutes and 46 seconds, which led to his death. In response to this, America collectively came together once again to speak out against police brutality and the pandemic of systemic racism, which continues to plague our communities of color. People of all ethnicities came together to declare that Black lives indeed matter. We shouldn't only be the United States of America in times of tragedy. We shouldn't only be the United States of America when it's convenient, and the divided States of America when it's business as usual. As Americans, we should not have to accept two justice systems, one for the wealthy and one for the marginalized and people of color. As Americans, we shouldn't have to accept two healthcare systems, one for those who have access to private testing and another for those who can't refill a needed prescription due to the cost. As Americans, we shouldn't have to accept two school systems, one for the rich and another for those who are school dependent. We shouldn't have to accept a school system where a lack of educational equity depends on your zip code. We are better than that. Are we better than that? I mean, I want us to be. I want us to be better than that. I want America to be better than that. I want New York City to be better than that. We stand in the gaps. We are here in this moment, in this time, right now, for us to really just recreate a society that can see a Black man, that can see a white woman, an Asian boy, and a Latinx girl, recognize and respect their cultural and ethnic differences, yet still accept the fact that we breathe the same air and we are of the same race, the human race. I guess you can say I have a dream. But until that dream is fulfilled, I'm going to keep doing whatever I can to make a difference. The question is, will you? Thank you for tuning in to Cocktails and Convo, and until next time, remember, education saves lives. Cheers.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Cocktails and Convo. Let's talk about it. Cocktails and Convo.